Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from the all-new series of the ultra high roll boards, and today's is the Feast or Famine Queen herself, Alexstrasza, showing off why Brann is absolutely pivotal to have on the board when you get to your second round of buddy turns, because pretty much any game that gets to that stage where you generate 4 6-star dragons, which can only be Kalecgos or Amalgadon, with Brann on the board as well, turns into a crazy strong board. All you really have to do to win the lobby is get to that point safely, because once you have either, say for example, 4 or 5 Kalecgos or 4 or 5 Amalgadons, well, your board's crazy strong. And if you picked up a Presters at any point in that game, Presters Pyrospawn, and maybe a Nadina, well, you're sitting there swinging for first place. She may be a little bit risky because you can sometimes die early on, but she's not nearly as tied to getting very good minions off of your hero power when you level to 5 anymore, because your buddy always gives you a 5-star, and then you can always level to the moon so long as you're stable. All right, enjoy. God, chat's being bullies. Chat, why you bully? At this point? 5 Murlocs? Yeah, we'll keep this. Hey look, that's the Amalgadon. 3 tribe Amalgadon? Terragosa? These are not great. We're gonna have to play toward Razorgore or Murrow, right? We can't really greed this for a 6-star. Okay. Arm Argus is kind of interesting. I think we can level next turn though. If we're gonna level next turn, if we hold a card in hand, then we can buy from the tavern. We lose a 1/1 on Razorgore that way, but I think it's acceptable. Just be good. Lovely. Like the worst 3 adapts. Actually the worst possible option. Why are you like this? What is this? What are you? As spores, we can get more green thumb value. Yay. Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty good hit. Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty good hit. At least we're getting our scaling. We're getting really lucky on our combat RNG. I mean, that was a pretty good hit. We can go right and we get a tie. Keck wiggle. I guess we have time to level now. Just get lucky. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Have you tried just getting lucky, Bofur? 0.6%. Yeah, if things actually worked correctly in terms of the tracker, then this would be a different story. Alright, so I can take the Cobalt. It's not a bad card. We lose synergy, quite a bit of it too, with dropping the Icky Imp with a Green Thumb. It's always going to be Icky Imp before Green Thumb. 0.7 though, yeah, it just doesn't work. Been saying that the entire expansion, like HS Replay's deck tracker, like the odds thing is just very off. Be nice if it worked well, it just doesn't. Now you're gonna stay. Everything else is kind of meh, temporary. Is Firestone any accurate? Yeah, it seems a little better in my opinion, but that being said, I don't spend enough time around it to know. Like, there are so many discrete errors with this one. All I can really speak is to the one I see all the time. Like, Alakira doesn't even remotely work. Akazam doesn't even remotely work. Sneed doesn't even remotely work. Like, there are like 15 of those type of discrete errors that it's easy to see when they're occurring. Then it begs the question, like, how many other ones have we not detected? Firestone feels more off? I would disagree, but can't say that with any real level of certainty. Oh boy, Golden Soul Juggler. Staying on Tavern 3 on turn 8. Let's fight that. Did you make Lobby Legends 3? Yep. No. These aren't things. Battlemaster and Soul Devour. It's a little expensive, but it's gonna be done. Still gonna keep the Road Boar for now. Gambler! We could Argus something. We could just play a mug. We could roll and buy something from next board. Got a whole issue with George here. I'm not sure how we fix it. It's only turn 9. We need Nadina. Obviously we needed Kalecgos. Agamagan too, if we really just want to go in on stats. Yeah, good thing he's not really playing the game. This feels good. It's okay. I didn't want any minions anyway. It's fine. Yeah, this George doesn't really have a future. That feels good. All right, so we can't die this turn. We can play toward Razorgore. We can play toward our Golden Buddy. I don't think we try to play toward Pumbaa. Obviously, we have a Charlie here, but that by itself doesn't give enough justification to do so. Okay. I mean, that's direction. We're going to eat that Amalgadon, and we're going to be sad about it. That's a lot of gold. It's another triple, and there's a Brann on the board too. So, like, I think we all know where this is going, right? Is it ever Eliza for a turn? We need to buy time to get the Golden Buddy. Or a second Buddy, because now we're going to get 4 6-stars. This gives us a tribe too. And we pivot toward Amalgadon, oftentimes. The Kalecgos is too hard to play here. We're going to play the Razorgore, we're going to play the Eliza, we're going to try to push for Buddy this turn. And then we can play Brann through. Like, this is only good because we have exactly 3 gold right now. They zappable? Nah. Not really a mid-game thing. This is an Amalgadon lobby, not a Kalecgos lobby. But if we get double Kalecgos off Brann with Buddy, that's going to be nice. You had Brann Amalgadon though, so? Like, are you playing that onto this board right now? You know what next turn looks like, right? So long as we win this round? You playing for just this turn? Doesn't feel very smart. Don't think, just do. It's a hell of a hit. I care about tribes more than I care about Kalecgos buffs, but I probably should have put this on the board, or taken that off the board. It gives a 1/1, it's not that much. Two Quillbores, only 1 dragon. We're not playing Murloc. I mean, we can play Murloc. We should do that, actually. Nadina? Yeah, we're gonna need Nadina. I like the extra seafood. So I said don't think, just play. We run out of time here so often. Lovely. That was not the one I wanted. Close enough. I don't care about a second Nadina here. Was not the dragon I wanted out of that, but or that the Murloc I got out of Tad, but we're okay. Yeah, these are the kind of turns that are just silly. Why don't we seafood and adapt? Because it's costing us a different 6-star? Nadina is kind of important at this stage of the game. So you're basically making the choice not to take another triple on a card that actually impacts you right now? Like, it's a huge deal. Definitely don't seafood your own Amalgadon. Yo, Shariar. Appreciate the support, dude. Yeah, I guess we should pick it up. With exact gold here. Boo. No battle cry. We have to take a Tad. That duds. What a dud. And then we sub through Brann. Yeah, this is just Alexstrasza getting to the stage of the game. We really need to put ourselves in a position. Yeah, your argument for why don't we seafood an Amalgadon on our board, it has to be that you're going to get another Amalgadon. That has to be your argument. And in the position that you're in, you are a board full with 2 Amalgadons, Kalecgos synergy, and you have the ability to either gold one of your Amalgadons with seafood or discover extra 6-stars / scaling. Like, we're just not in a position there where we're going to seafood our own Amalgadon before we play for more cards. Eventually, sure, we'd love to do it. but we had no reason to play another Amalgadon that turn. The only way we ended up with it was off the Discover from Seafood or Tad, and we got unlucky on the Tad. But like, we're talking about 3% failure, as opposed to 97% coming out ahead the other way. Where Pyro? No Pyro. We make game hard. No Pyro. He'll have all the Pyros and we'll die. Think this is a high agency game? I don't. Why is this a high agency game? This is the opposite. This is a low agency game. Our choices have been made for us. Like, your choices this game are quite literally just don't throw. Yo, Magician. Appreciate the Prime sub, dude. Like, this isn't high agency just because we're winning. Agency indicates that your choices are affecting your outcome. And if all the choices lead to first place or second place or third place, depending on like what we see in terms of these final boards, then agency's still super low. It's just we're winning with low agency as opposed to losing with low agency. Just kind of the problem with the meta is that a lot of these plays are just autoplay. You do the same thing as Alexstrasza. You let the chips fall where they may and you take your points. I kind of like selling Nicholena to keep Brann around. This guy should be trivial to us, being demons. Actually, that's not entirely true. Never mind. I'm lying. It's too little value off Brann. I'm lying. I'm just a liar. We don't actually know how big this demon board is. It could be very large. We keep a second taunt if we wanted to. I don't like it. He got a Firebat in the middle of the game, then got Golden Buddy, and then swapped completely. It could be way too big, actually. Well, that's new. I came in on a Harane raid. We're going the opposite way today. Can I come up with a suggestion? Maybe change the account name to Smurfer? I mean, it's not my Smurf account. This account was active at top 200. This was the last chat choose of the hero account we played. Like, if I bring up HS Replay for this account, all data, this account has 600 games played on it since I've been streaming. It was the chat chooses the hero account last time, so it's not exactly a Smurf. Last time it was like 9k or whatever. Time before it was up there at 13 something, 13.026, and that's where your hidden MMR is. So like, we're just playing people at the reset hidden MMR where it scaled it back down. Easy clap. Why is my Amalgadon eating his entire board for lunch? Nom 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 nom. This is where you throw your keyboard against the wall. You really wanted to play this fun and innovative strat, but unfortunately, the Alexstrasza lived this long in the game. And you were like, damn, my Fellbats lose to one Amalgadon. Alright, well, he doesn't have any Divine Shields, so good thing we didn't find Prestos this game. It would just be bait. That's cool. He is on 6. Probably Spore is the last minion. $160, 100, bunch of things in the 40 range, and then something about 120, 130 maybe. So like this breakpoint might matter here. You get like Spore. Position 1 Spore as opposed to extra stats on the board. Having one single line of play and that wins is still a low agency? Yep. Agency doesn't mean winning. Agency just means your outcomes are affected by your choices. Absolutely. Now this game kind of played itself too, right? We had a couple little choices in the middle of the game on what we selected. A couple units here and there to buy, but like the meta's kind of low agency, and that happens when you get to the end of metas when they become kind of solid too, so like, it's not that surprising. Why would you bump if you have Presters on the board? I am confused. Why? I'll take it, but like, thanks. He bumped. Why are you bumping, bro? Alright, we picked the hero. Good job, chat. Alexstrasza. Turns out it's good. Just go to the moon and get the dragons. We didn't even hit, like, good dragons on the 5-star turn. We got lucky. We took a little bit less damage than we should have in the middle of the game. Allowed us to go to 6 without fearing for our lives. And if you can stay on 6 and you can find Brann before your second round of buddies, then you just kind of pop off. Plus 300?